Why does leadership fails? There are two ways. In one, there is a vacuum of leadership, and in the other, there is too much of leadership. But how does it happen? Why is this happening where there is too much of leadership or there is a vacuum of leadership? And what impact does it have on your organization? We'll find it out. Hello, my name is Debopom Sanyal and I am your personal coach. When you are in a vacuum of leadership, the work environment is generally chaotic. No one has any sense of purpose or clue. They just do whatever they think they are supposed to do. No one is bothered or ensured whether the job is making any impact whatsoever. It is about just ticking the box. The people who are supposed to be in the roles of leaders are never there with the team. They never develop people or never coach them. They have their own agenda, and if everyone fulfills it, they're just happy. If you are in a routine and mundane task, then this kind of environment might not impact your sustainability. It may not propel your success, of course, for the business, but at least it would not kick you out of the market. However, if you are in a creative space, then this could be a huge blow to your organization. If you are not developing people, you are simply wasting opportunities. The organization thrives when everyone wants to work for a common purpose, not when certain people control the narrative of that purpose. How many times have we seen that people with titles hardly meet their teams? They come sometimes and give 5 minutes of speech on how amazing people are work at the organization. Well, after they are gone again, the executioners or the middle managers or the people whom we directly report to take care of the rest and deliver everything else. The good and the bad news, mostly the bad. No one talks about what people need to do better. No one asks what could be done to make things better at the organization. They are told what to be done and they do exactly the same. They are not worried about anything else. Now, what happens when you have too many of these title holder leaders or too much of leadership? We create hierarchies or chains of commands for doing even petty things. We create a lot of waste and bottlenecks just to follow the system. Even if you want to make simple change, the message goes through multiple people. You are asked to do many more things just to satisfy the ego of those so-called leaders. To even call it as a good idea. In reality, we know how simple is this. If someone has an idea, she implements it and we learn from the results. If there is a risk involved, then we do it through a structured experiment in a controlled environment. Well, that is it. You saved hours and days. That would all make the hierarchies meant for those approval meaningless, isn't it? Well, I'm not necessarily saying that hierarchies are bad, but you need to have a structured process for it, and that must not contribute to waste of the organization. Most importantly, it must not involve in every operational activity that you do in an organization. But the problem is, what causes such behaviors? We do understand that there is vacuum of leadership and there is too much of leadership, but if you see it thoroughly, you will understand that both of these stem from a common root cause. The problem is not the people. The problem is the process. We have created processes that have made people create dependency on them. They want to be missed. They want to increase their value so that they have higher job security. They do not care about the impact they are making. The promotional driven mindset causes everyone to behave that way, and the purpose of that organization gets lost somewhere in the wood. So what do? the first thing that you should include in every leadership training or every leadership conversation that you have in your organization is to understand the purpose of the organization and the impact you are making. So the mindset that we were talking about was promotion driven mindset. Now you need to switch to purpose driven mindset. Most importantly, you do not need a title to lead. You do not need an invitation to lead. You do not need permission. Rather, all you want is an intent to lead. So if you want to lead, you lead right away. Let me know, how is this going on in your organization? Do you have a vacuum of leadership or do you have too much of leadership? And what are you doing to impact that? Are you making an impact? If not, think about it and start working on making impact and get along with your common purpose. If you have liked the content, please do like and subscribe. Let me know your comments down below and I will see you soon.